A new exception 4 has been added to 210.8 that states, all 125-volt through 250-volt receptacles, installed in the following locations, and supplied by single-phase branch circuits, rated 150 volts or less to ground, shall have ground fault circuit interrupter protection, for personnel. Exception number 4 states that factory-installed receptacles that are not readily accessible, and are mounted internally to bathroom exhaust fan assemblies, shall not require GFCI protection, unless required by the installation instructions or listing. The reference to single phase was not removed. The language in this section only applies to 120-volt through 240-volt receptacles that are supplied by branch circuits, 150 volts or less to ground. The renumbering of the exceptions is not accepted, as the numbering scheme is required by the Style Manual 2.6.2. In addition, the exceptions were not associated only with a specific section, as the language is clear and driven by the load served, rather than just in a specific location. Exception 2 was modified, removing fire alarm, because the structure of the code, under 90.3, already addresses this, in fire alarm branch circuit requirements, found 760.41, and 760.121. Burglar alarm systems, was modified, to align with the phrase, premises security systems, which is taken from NFPA 731, and NFPA 730. Shall not be required to have, was modified, to align with the Style Manual. Exception 3 was modified, for clarity. The word paddle was not added, to ensure that all ceiling fans are addressed. Exception 3 was also modified, to make the language permissive, per the Style Manual. The informational note was relocated to the end of 210.8a, for clarity and usability. Revisions to Item 6, and the addition of new Item 7, are balloted separately, on SR 7956. New Exception Number 4, is balloted separately, on SR 7944. A new exception has been added to address that GFCI protection is not required for an internal exhaust fan receptacle. This receptacle is located internal to the exhaust fan and is not accessible as a convenience receptacle meant for use in plugging in equipment.